Hey guys, it's Alu, and today I'm going to be talking about an emotional topic, and I've tried to film this before, and I just end up breaking down in the middle of it, but a lot of people have been wondering, why I didn't kill myself, and what happened in me that I decided not to do it. And I wanted to make this video, even though it was hard, because of all the other people that are suicidal and are depressed, and it doesn't matter why they are, it just matters that they are, and that we should all try to help each other. I don't get these feelings often anymore because I've found other things to think about, but I do know that, and I'm sorry because I'm playing a game right now. I don't want to look at the camera so much, but I know that it's very difficult once you have these feelings and once you have these ideas in your mind, and once you plan out the date and time you're going to do it, and how you want to be remembered, and where your things are going to go. You think about all those things when you're suicidal. And I was 11 years old when my thoughts first started, and I saw a lot of terrible things, and I was very depressed, and I was very mad and angry at the situation I was put into, and I just didn't know what to do. And I felt very angry, and I felt very resentful of even being alive, of even doing anything like that, of just living. And I ended up going on a website and finding other suicidal people, and I ended up talking to them and seeing how they were like, and what they thought about living, and how they were getting through it. And I talked to those people up to maybe a year and a half ago, so it's been a while since I knew them, and we just drifted apart, and a lot of us, our suicidal thoughts, faded away, and we figured out that life has more than just your bad situation that you're in right now, because things do change, and a lot of people change, and things in your life will change, maybe for the better, for the worse, or maybe it's not that much better, but at least it's better. And so anyway, the reason why I didn't kill myself, I had met this guy, and me and him were friends. We were best friends, and the people that were suicidal that I knew were online friends, because I went to the forums, I googled, searched it, I talked to other people, we exchanged IMs, we talked, we did all those things, phone calls, and I was very desperate, and I remember that all those other people were desperate. It was like a whole group of us, and I don't know where half of those people went. I remember this one girl, she was so funny, and she's still alive, I know she is, but I just don't know where she went. But anyway, I met this man, and he was an older gentleman, and he is probably the number one reason why I'm still here, because I remember all those times sitting with the razor in my hand. Well, it was like a blade from a razor. I'd break them open, the plastic ones, and I'd hold it to my wrist, and I'd say, well, this is it. And I just thought about everything that he said, and he was an older gentleman. It was nothing creepy, because we didn't know each other's ages, but I did tell him towards the end, and he told me towards the end too. And what I mean towards the end, you'll get to find out in a little bit, but I'd always have those thoughts when I was writing my suicide letters, and when I was in the bathtub sitting there with my blade, and I was thinking about doing it, and I'd remember our conversations, and I remember how much that we had promised to each other, and how much we had thought about to each other, and how much we had affected each other. And I just want to say that if any of you are going through these things right now, and you need someone to talk to, you need someone to have a phone call with, you need someone to chat with, that I will be there for you. Even if you have no one else, even if I'm just a stranger that you just found a video right now about, I would help you, because I know that without help, I think I wouldn't be here right now. And it's just a very amazing thing to think about, how a stranger across the world helped me that much. I had no one else to turn to. And, so, we were best of friends, and we had gotten along so well, and he had, shared his whole life with me, his whole background, his regrets, his achievements, and I shared with him the few that I had, and, he told me all these great stories, and I told him all these great stories, and we became just like the best of friends, and we were looking for ways to live, we were looking for reasons to live. I remember a lot of my friends, they turned to alcohol, and I lost some of them to the alcohol. They're still alive now, they're just drug addicts or alcoholics, and me and him, he mostly stayed clean from what I know, but he just told me that he would always be there for me when I needed him, and that was probably the number one reason why I am still alive, because he gave so much of himself to me that I had a reason to live. And we had a great admiration for each other, and I remember one of the last things that he said to me was that to never give up. Even if he gave up, even if he decided that he couldn't do it anymore, that he would always want me to fight, to stay alive, and to experience things that he never got to, because, as I said before, he was older, and I'm still pretty young, and he wanted me to not get sucked into that path that he went down. So he basically wanted me to live all the things that he never got to. And I just appreciate that so much. I never get to thank him for it. And it's it's a regret that I have, that I never got to thank him, because he's not here anymore. And it's an unfortunate situation, because he kind of gave up his fight, and I'm still here, and it's just proving to everyone and myself that I won't give up, and I can't give up now, because I think even though he's not here and I can't communicate with him in any way, I know that it would let him down. So it's just a matter of finding someone to support you, and right now I don't have anyone to support me, and I'm on my own, but I feel like all the words that he left with me and all the ideas that he left with me will stay with me for the rest of my life. And I had a lot of self-image issues, and even though he never found out what I looked like, he don't say that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about you, because you are the one that's always going to be with you, and you are the one that's going to have to deal with yourself, and you should be happy with yourself, because you're the one that's supposed to love yourself the most. You can't count on anyone else to give you that love, and I'm just very thankful for all the advice that he gave me. And if you guys ever need any help, I'm always here, and I'm always here to help, because I know how important it is to have someone in your life that can just tell you that you're a great person and that you can do it, and it's never too late to start trying. So I think that's all for now, and I'll see you guys next time.